Church?
We're going to the church on Sunday.
Saturday.
Well, it's not open on Saturday, so we're going on Sunday.
Or Saturday.
Well, it won't be open on Saturday, so we'll go on Sunday.
Or Saturday.
We won't be open on Saturday. You lot are insane. 2 days ago, we set up Anna's new office setup, streaming setup, and her Twitch account, twitch.tv/Miss Lollujo. We told you what it was called and said, could we get Anna to 50 followers before her first Twitch stream? She still hasn't done that first Twitch stream. It's going to be at some point this weekend if we can figure out when to fit it in. We haven't actually figured out when to fit it in yet. But as of right now, what is it, 870 followers?
819.
819. That is ridiculous. We said 50. Loads of you have turned up and followed Anna on Twitch, which is really, really cool. She hasn't even streamed yet, and she's got loads of followers. So fingers crossed when we do that stream, things are going to be awesome. So if you do want to see that first stream when it happens, it's probably going to be a joint stream between me and Anna playing It Takes Two on PS5. I'll stream my perspective on my channel. She'll stream her perspective on her channel, and it is going to be a lot of fun. Like I say, it should be this weekend. If we don't manage to fit it in this weekend, it will certainly be at some point next week. But the best way to find out when it's happening is to make sure you're following Anna on Twitch, because then you'll get a notification when she goes live, and it's going to be really, really cool. Talking of her setup, we are close to being finished setting it up now. We did have some more cables and things arrived yesterday. We've got a tripod for the camera now. We got USB hubs so everything can be plugged in behind the computers now, so it's not all pulled quite so tight as it was on there. We got some longer HDMI cables.
How long, Kevin?
5 meters.
How long were they?
Yeah, far too long. We got some longer HDMI cables. We also got a HDMI splitter, because we were hoping to be able to split the PS5 signal once it comes out of the Elgato, so that it goes to both the TV and the monitor, so that we don't have to keep swapping cables around if she wants to just play on the TV or if she wants to stream. The splitter didn't work, so I think we're going back to the original plan of this monitor will be the main monitor. That monitor is broken. We found out when we turned it on, it's got a big crack in the screen, so that one's going to be removed. It is dead. So we'll just use this one for streaming, purely for streaming, and then when she wants to play just on the TV, we'll just have to unplug the cable and swap it over, because the HDMI splitter doesn't work. But we're nearly there. The only other thing we then need to do is sort out your nano leaves that you got for your birthday, which I think are going to be on that wall. And then I think we'll put the 100,000 subscriber plaque on that wall, maybe below the butterfly where Gary is at the moment.
Put them up finally.
Oh yeah, we could. We've got these that we bought before Christmas, which these are light. The only problem with these is you have to put batteries in them, so they're constantly going to need new batteries. But these are light up Marvel things to go on the wall. So yeah, they could potentially go on there as well. You're going to have a really cool backdrop on your setup. It's going to be awesome. You better not be going after Gary, young man. You absolute monster. But yeah, we are this close to everything being exactly how it needs to be. Other news, Andy starts his new work experience today.
No.
We're not going to tell you where, other than the fact that he's, it's not, what was it he used to do? He used to do...
Food bank.
A food bank, yeah. I knew he did something. He used to do a food bank back at his old school. This time he's going to be working in a shop. And he's really looking forward to it. He had a little bit of a wobble going into school yesterday. It took us probably 5 minutes to get him out of the car, didn't it?
6 minutes, you said.
6 minutes, there you go. He didn't want to get out of the car yesterday. We got him to school, he just didn't want to get out when he got there. And I think he was just getting a bit fed up with just being back at school. But he came out yesterday, bouncing out of school, telling us all about how he was going to be at the shop today. He's gone in today with no problems because he's doing his work experience in the shop.
Because yesterday he got up at 4.
Yeah, we're still struggling with working out what bedtime is going to be.
I put him to bed last night at 9:30, and he's still fast asleep at 7:10, so I don't know.
Yeah, we have no idea what bedtimes should be at the moment. there doesn't seem to be, it seems to be if he goes to bed at 8:30, he wants to get up at 4 a.m. If he goes to bed at 9, he won't get up at 7, and he's really tired. So that half hour seems to be crucial. We're going to have to experiment in 5-minute chunks. Perhaps we'll find out that 8:40 is the perfect time for him to go to sleep, for him to be sleeping through the night, but then not tired in the morning. But we'll figure it out. We'll keep experimenting. But for now, we need to undo what we did to these computers yesterday, because we got so far as to get the splitter set up, realised it didn't work, and we haven't reversed it. So at the moment, Anna can't play on her PlayStation, which she's desperate to do while I go and do some work, because
There's two things this week.
Yeah.
We've got, yesterday was the DLC for Assassin's Creed, and then today is Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
which really you should be streaming. You are a streamer now, so you could just stream them and start doing some work.
I need Kevin.
On you're gonna, the majority of your streams are gonna be on your own.
Kevin?
I can't work with you all the time. I have my own work to do, and they're not multiplayer games. We will do your first stream together over the weekend, but after that, next week, you've got to start streaming. No, that's what I mean. We'll do that one together. But next week, you've got to start streaming, or you're going to have to go back to work. Because the whole idea was, it's not fine, you hated it, but you do have to work now you're at home. I can't completely support you. Yeah, exactly. So after using yesterday as a little bit of a take it easy day after the shenanigans of earlier in the week, I even had an early night. I got 7.5 hours sleep last night. Today it is back to the grind, back in a suit, back making some Football Manager videos. Got to have content coming out through the weekend. What do you think this is? We've got bills to pay. We have a big pile of PO Box stuff that has just been delivered. Anna, most of this is for you again.
Sorry.
Can we get some? Can we get the big light on? We can actually be properly illuminated in here now. Dave, stop. None of this is for you, Dave. Presumably, your name isn't on any of the envelopes. But this is. Where is the? There it is. That's not particularly bright, is it? Oh, you look very strangely illuminated. That one's for you.
Oh, thank you.
One of these is for me. PO Box Central. Yeah. So maybe that is for Dave. Is there a note in there about who it's from? See, Dave did know it was for him.
No, Dave, even though you were bad for eating cake sweets on the vlog, but you were cute to not get anything. I can never say that name.
Kiva. It'll be still be Kiva
But it
again.
doesn't look like that to me.
But you've asked 3 times now. You just got to remember it's Kiva.
My dyslexia does not want to say that
Okay.
at all. But thank you.
Dave, you've got a dog toy.
What's this? What's it? Sit.
What is it?
It's a sheep.
A sheep. Excellent.
Stay.
So somehow he's got rewarded for eating all
Or a
of my
dog.
sweets.
Some sort of. I can't get that off. I'll get off in a minute. But paw. Paw. Up. Nicely. And then go.
Right. Just keep this one that way up because they've written our home address on the front of it, even though it's a PO Box thing. 'Cause we're fancy and get our PO Box delivered to home these days. That was a heavy one. I don't know what's in there.
Nor do I.
Oh, it's a present.
So they did have notes on these. Enjoy a gift. Good luck on Twitch from a Twitch fan.
That's amazing. You got Twitch fans sending you presents before you've even done your first stream. That is
Are
amazing.
you enjoying that, Dave?
Remember, that's twitch.tv/Mr. Lollujo.
I didn't put both sides.
It's not compulsory that you send her gifts.
It's not.
What is that?
Oh, sweet.
More sweets. Dave, these are not for you.
I've got quite a selection of this.
Folks, I think we might be good for sweets for the time being. There are 2 more boxes upstairs that big. We appreciate it massively. If you are ready to send more sweets, can you hold off for a week or 2? Because we are running out of places to put them.
Oh Lord, that's massive.
Is it the same set as you had last time?
I don't think so. You got your knife anyway?
No, I've put it away again. You can't even tear the box right. In a minute, we're going to have to swap, and I can go in the hot seat to open mine, and you can point the camera at me. Oh my word, that is a lot of sweets. And they are not for you, Dave.
There you go, Kevin.
Oh, yes. These are my favourite. I love these.
Kevin.
Stop giving me things. I'm not supposed to eat junk now, though. I've been poorly this week. Right, swap seats. I've got something to open as well. I have been editing the vlogs recently.
Yeah.
Whenever you hold the camera, it's very clear that you watch me with your eyes and just hold the camera.
Yeah.
Because half the time the camera just drifts off and doesn't even point at what I'm doing.
I'm doing it.
So look at me through the camera. So I don't have to keep putting sarcastic messages on the screen. Oh, something giraffe based. Dear Kev, I bought you this back in the days of the old PO box, but due to being so unorganised, never actually got around to sending it. Hope it's not too big and that you don't mind the occasional zebra. Loving the new content. Thanks for all the hard work, Claire. It's a giraffe shirt.
With zebras.
Yeah, it's a giraffe and zebra shirt. Thank you very much, Claire. That is, would it go well with a pink suit? Well, he had a very good day working in the shop. We're not going to Nottingham today. He had a good day. We're not going to a church at the moment either. We're going there on Sunday. What I'm trying to tell you lot is that we came to McDonald's on the way home from school. The only problem is they've not put his fries in. So yeah, Mummy's gone back in to get the fries. We went through the drive-through, got the burgers. He has 3 plain hamburgers and 1 large fries, but there's no fries in the bag, so Anna's just gone back in to grab the fries for him. Then we will head home. But did you have a good day?
Yeah.
Working in the shop? Did you have fun?
Let's go to church.
We're going to go to church on Sunday. That's his reward this week. There will be no people there because Anna has arranged for a local church to open up specifically for Andy. They're actually going to come in, unlock specifically for Andy and let him have a wander around. Yes, the lady's going to come with the key to let you in. And then you can have a look around the church, but it's just this once. You're not going to be able to keep going in because they won't keep doing it, which is my fear. That once he's gone in once, we're not going to be looking at the ropes. No, we're not going upstairs. You're just going in to have a look at the church. Tower, yeah. You won't be going up the tower. No, you're just going in to look at the church. So Sunday's going to be an experience. He is very, very wired now.
Engine on.
Been a busy day. Well, we won't put the engine on until we're ready to drive.
Yeah,
he wants the engine on because that's the way his phone charges. I'm not putting the engine on until it's time to drive. It's bad for the environment. Here she comes. Have you come bearing chips?
Yes.
Yes.
Park the furthest way.
I don't know. We've never been to this McDonald's before. I don't know where the door is. I thought it would be at the opposite end of the drive-through.
Let's start the engine.
We will start the engine now.
Because they have to come out, don't they? Where they do that when you go.
I don't know. I didn't design the local McDonald's. Today is driving day, which means driving sunglasses needed. Andy's been dropped at home with Anna, obviously. Now the plan is to do my fortnightly 2-hour round trip to go and pick Amy up. Amy's with us this weekend, so I'm going to go and fetch her, and then we will see what we have in store for the rest of the evening. One thing that is definitely in store is it's podcast night. Link to the podcast is down in the description below. Me and Anna are both on it. It's awesome because we haven't been vlogging for so long. I haven't been able to plug the podcast for so long, but you should listen to the podcast. It's great. Well, I successfully retrieved an Amy, which always means this room then gets itself a dog as well, because he likes to hang out with Amy, because Amy is his favourite. I think you should probably take him with you when you're not here, because then we don't have to deal with his sweet-eating nonsense.
Look.
Yeah, exactly. This is what he'd happily do the whole time she was here. Just sit and sniff her. He likes to be Amy's scarf sometimes when they're sat on the sofa.
Yeah, he wraps himself around my neck.
Yes, we're talking about you. Because you're a ridiculous beast.
And you do that. You can't deny it, Dave.
The other thing he does is he likes to get on the bed and up onto the windowsill and bark at people outside the window. And there are people out there at the moment. Because this is the only room where he can really see what's going on outside. Because in my office I've got the frosting stuff on the window. And the living room doesn't show the front, it goes out into the back garden.
Yeah, so if I leave my door open, it's a gamble whether he'll come in and bark out
Yeah.
the window or not. And if he does, I have to shut my door because...
Exactly. Although sometimes I'll play Where on Earth is Dave? And I'll search the whole house and he'll be in here when
I
Amy's
won't
not
even be
here.
here.
Because Andy's locked him in here. Because sometimes if Andy just wants him to leave him alone, 'cause he'll follow Andy around the house as well. And sometimes if Andy's had enough of him, he'll lead him in here and then dart out the room and shut the door behind him.
Or Dave will open my door and it'll shut behind him.
Yeah. You just like it in here, don't you? You're quite keen for Amy to just let you have this room and she can sleep on your bed when she's here, but you want it to be your permanent room, don't you? Which will probably be good, because it means you don't get the sweets. Yeah. It is CBeebies bedtime hour, so Andy has come down to join us. Whilst
Well, I was
Anna...
enjoying
There's a computer, Andy.
Yeah, Anna
That's
has...
not your computer.
That's Andy's computer.
No, it's not.
No, it's
That's
Mummy's.
Mummy's computer. No,
Andy's got a laptop
you do not
too.
use that. You've got your own laptop. That is not for you. Anna's finally going to set up her birthday present from over a week ago. Her nano
We're
leaf.
going to church
We're going to the church on Sunday.
Saturday.
Well, it's not open on Saturday, so we're going on Sunday.
Or Saturday.
Well, it won't be open on Saturday, so we'll go on Sunday.
Or Saturday.
We won't be open on Saturday. He's trying his hardest to negotiate with us, but I mean, we can walk down there tomorrow. They just won't let us in.
We're not going.
No, there's no Wicksteed Park this week.
Broken him.
How have I broken him? We went somewhere he enjoyed. Is that bad?
Yeah, because it's another thing that he just repeats constantly.
At least
At
it's
least
more of a
it's-
rotation.
At least it's a doable thing. isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's not a million miles away. It's not too expensive. It's cool. I like it there. I just don't want to go every week. But
What
because
one? Because there's a bunch of them.
just the nano leaf one. None of them are nano. Bear with me. If you're ever tempted to get nano leaf, know that they are cool once they're up and running. But oh my word, are they a pain in the backside to set up. We've just about got them set up on the wall. We're ordering 3 more so we can finish a design on the top there, make it look like a flower growing up from behind the sofa. It's currently on voice controlled mode.
I'm going to help music on in a minute.
Are you? But we're trying to connect it to Wi-Fi and it's not connecting. And with the lights set up and dinner consumed, it's 8:20, almost Andy's bath time, bedtime situation. I don't know if you can hear him laughing his head off upstairs. He's having a lovely time, whatever he's doing. Once he's in bed, it's podcast o'clock. And then we're done. So I'm going to wrap things up here so I can get you edited together before we do the podcast. And we will see you again tomorrow.